Tyler is in Colorado Springs. Hi, Tyler. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, how's it going today, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I'm kind of in a funny transitional state in my life. I'm getting ready to transition out of the military, and I'm looking at living options once I get out. I'm going to go to college on the GI Bill, and I've been really struggling with whether or not I should rent or try to buy a home. But in doing some research, it doesn't seem like there's any way that I can get pre-approved for a home loan. And I understand that you hate VA loans. Can you clarify as to kind of why you hate VA loans so much, and also what your best advice is to me?
Hate might be a strong term, but number one, the VA loans are more expensive with fees and interest rate than any of the big three, FHA, VA, or conventional. Number two, VA loans, the reason most people gravitate towards a VA loan is you can get as you can get a house with nothing down.
Yeah, and that's
which means you're too dadgum broke to buy a house.
Okay.
When you buy a house with no money, a house is not a blessing.
Okay.
And so because the air conditioner is going to go out next week.
Okay.
So I want you to have a house. I just don't want it to have you. So that's the reason. It causes people to buy a home when they're in a position of weakness rather than strength. So what I would tell you to do is rent the least expensive thing that you can, and let's work on your career and work on your goals and build up some money.
Okay, so then in that case, that leaves me with one of two options. I can either live with my parents for $350 a month, which, yes, that's awesome. But
how long have you been in the military?
I've been in the military for nearly 5 years when I get out.
That'd be really painful.
Yeah, and my parents, I love them to death, great people, but it's difficult to live with them. And so my next option would be renting a apartment for about $850 a month.
Yeah, try to get you a roommate situation where you can get that cut down, but you don't need to be back at home. It's just it's emotionally going to be destructive for everyone involved.
Okay. And with that, though, I guess I have some extra money in the bank that I could use to float myself on the months that I don't get paid by the VA for the months that I don't go to school or summer break or whatever.
But can you not work?
I can work.
Good.
It's going to be very part-time. I do plan on getting a part-time job. I actually have a job lined up already as soon as I get out.
So what are you going to study, and how long is it going to take you?
I'm going for a construction management degree, and it's going to take me 4 years. I'll get my bachelor's, and I should graduate by like 2026, somewhere in there.
All right. Well, I graduated in 4 years with a business degree from the University of Tennessee, and I worked 40 to 60 hours a week every week.
Okay.
So very, very part-time is not necessary. You don't have to work that much because you're not starving to death. You've got the stipend and everything, but you also don't have to sit on your butt.
And all that extra money can go towards saving up for when you want to buy a house when you're ready to, Tyler. So the more you work, the more money you have, the quicker you get to that goal. And if I were you, I would take it a step further and I would get a job in construction. Anything you can do around where you want to be, meeting those people that are doing what you want to do, what you're in school for, that's just going to fast track your whole plan. Yeah,
get your foot in the door and start learning some hands-on while you're learning in the classroom. And that's going to be, you're going to come out with three major advantages towards your success: your military career, your hands-on-the-job training, and your academic background. You put those three things together, man, you got some really good taste in soup there. I think you got a bright future when you do all that. And the construction guys will appreciate you actually knowing what the flip's going on from something other than a textbook.